This is my third installment about my trip to Ashford Castle in Ireland. As you might have guessed, I like to skip around because it's just so much more fun. On the day before I had to leave, the nice Irish couple invited me to go with them. It was pouring rain outside. It was crazy. The wife found me in the lounge area. I was reading a newspaper, and she invited me. So off we went. We drove about an hour away, and the scenery was breathtaking, even in the rain. They took me to this bridge that was used in an old movie years ago and showed me the cottage that was also in the movie. And then we went on and they left me at Kylemore Abbey, which was a place I had never thought I'd ever see. And they traveled onward to have lunch at a place about a half hour away and said they would pick me up later in the day. I went into the gift shop and had lunch and looked around, and they had beautiful things. Apparently, there's a branch of nuns, the Benedictine nuns, I believe, who oversaw the place, and there was a girls' boarding school there and a church, but the rain just kept me from seeing everything. I bought an umbrella and went outside, and the wind was so crazy that it whipped my umbrella inside out. So thankfully my leather jacket was waterproof, and I headed over to the actual museum of the Abbey. I walked in and I was just dripping all over the floor. I must have looked like a drowned rat. All of a sudden I turned, and there was this very tall, overbearing nun in full habit looking down at me. She kind of scared me. I just sort of looked at her and kept walking, dripping all along the way, and decided I'd like to light a candle. So I went to where the candles were, and to my surprise, they weren't real candles. And then I thought about it, and because of insurance purposes and reasons, they must have had to do it this way. I had never seen push-button candles in my life. So that was quite an experience. Drop a coin in and push a button and a candle lights up. I looked around at everything there and then headed back to the gift shop in the rain, where I bought a gift for the people that had brought me there. And I bought a tiny claddagh ring for myself because someone had approached me the night before and kind of scared me. So I wanted him to think that I was married. It was this very strange older man. And I will get into that in another one of my installments. So I waited for my friends who I had made in Ireland and looked across, and headlights were blinking. So I went out and we talked about our days, and back to the castle we went for dinner, where they invited me to spend time with their family, which was very heartening to me. Another night and another story to be continued.